Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. Today, we're diving into the family Chantel, and the big question on everyone's mind, where is Pedro Jimeno now after his breakup with Chantel Everett? In Season 5, we saw Pedro move out of the home he shared with Chantel and begin his new solo life. But what happened after all the drama unfolded? Let's break it all down. In the family Chantel Season 5, Pedro Jimeno has moved out of the home he shared with Chantel Everett and is now enjoying life on his own, working in Norcross, Georgia. Pedro initially came to the U.S. from the Dominican Republic in 2016 and married Chantel, excited to start their life together. However, over time, tensions with Chantel's family, who frequently interfered in their relationship, began to take a toll on Pedro, leading him to regret his decision. After nearly 6 years of marriage, Pedro decided he couldn't handle the ongoing conflict and ultimately asked for a divorce. The news of the divorce shocked Chantel and her family, who accused Pedro of being a scammer. In response, Chantel emptied their joint bank account, and the two engaged in a lengthy legal battle. Eventually, they reached a settlement, with Pedro receiving part of the money before the divorce was finalized. Since the split, both have moved on. Pedro has been focusing on his real estate career, while Chantel continues her reality TV journey, appearing on 90 Day The Single Life. Did Pedro trick Chantel into buying a house? Pedro and Chantel's breakup came shortly after they had purchased a home together, but evidence suggests Pedro didn't plan to deceive her or orchestrate the divorce in advance. In Season 4, Episode 1 of The Family Chantel, the couple bought their house and appeared genuinely excited to start a new chapter in their lives. They lovingly called their new place their little nest, and eagerly anticipated celebrating future milestones there. At the time, their relationship seemed strong as they worked together on household tasks, from cleaning the backyard to gardening, showing a happy and united front. Pedro and Chantel were initially aligned when they purchased their home, but their relationship took a turn when Pedro became more focused on his job. This shift caused Chantel to grow anxious, pushing him to communicate more and even seeking out her mother-in-law to express her frustrations. Chantel accused Pedro of infidelity and involved her family in their marital issues, escalating the tension. Over time, Pedro grew tired of Chantel's constant complaints, lavish trips, and lack of dedication to her career. Eventually, he fell out of love with her and asked for a divorce. What happened to Pedro and Chantel's house? Pedro and Chantel sold their house after they separated. However, the process didn't go smoothly due to Chantel's pent-up anger and distrust of Pedro. The former couple had a brief discussion about selling their house before deciding to put it on the market. Pedro reached out to Chantel with a proposal to handle the sale himself, suggesting it would save them money and that she would want to share in the profits. However, Chantel rejected his offer, stating, "I don't trust you to split the money with me when you get the commission, and I also don't trust you to do it legally." Pedro and Chantel sold their home in Lawrenceville in 2023. According to In Touch, the former couple sold their 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom property for $417,000 in March, and it was reported that Pedro and Chantel split the profits equally. However, Chantel's family opposed Pedro receiving his fair share from the house sale. Although Pedro managed to recover most of his investment, he lost several significant belongings during the divorce. In one episode, he requested his favorite item, a game chair, but Chantel smiled and informed him that it was no longer there. Where does Pedro currently live? Pedro is currently working as a real estate agent with the LD Realty Group. His license ID and office address are listed on the company's official website. According to the About page, he can be reached at Steve Reynolds Boulevard in Norcross, Georgia, which is just a 42-minute drive from his former home. Meanwhile, Chantel has settled in Sandy Springs, located only 20 minutes from Pedro's office. Given their close proximity, it must be quite awkward for the former couple from the family Chantel to be living so near each other.